Happy. Start with the opening question. We're facing Baroka FC tomorrow. What's the mood like at camp? How ready are you guys for that match?
Yeah, thanks, Stanley. The mood is good. The guys are well prepared. We've been doing a recovery yesterday, and we're preparing the game today for tomorrow. And so far we've been doing well. We didn't manage to lose the game, and now it's just the focus of getting some 3 points.
We'll now open for questions from the floor. Please, as requested, raise your hand if you have any questions for us. Are there any questions from the media? Okay, in the absence of questions from the media, we'll kickstart with a question from the Orlando Pirates app, and it comes from Precious Mapupa. And it reads, please ask the captain, how are the boys and their mentality? We understand that we haven't been winning, but also with no fans and the COVID-19 regulations, how are you coping?
Yeah, we're coping very well, even though it's very difficult to play without fans. But the first game was difficult. The second one, we adjusted very well. And we're getting used to it. We need that third person to support us. And as in now, we don't have that. We have to motivate ourselves to keep on going and get some 3 points. And we want to do that with all time.
Okay, we'll take the next question from Velile Mnyandu. Velile, do you have a question?
Okay, sorry, I was battling to unmute myself there. Morning, Skipper. Looking at the matches, especially from this past weekend, we've seen some goalless draws, and also it's been very difficult, especially when it comes to looking at match fitness levels. Do you think this process of completing the season is more about just completing the season, don't focus too much on how well a team plays, and how are you adjusting to this? Because the demands are very different from a fluid season that you were having, especially under the new coach when you started at the beginning of the
year. I think for us, it's very important to finish the league in a high note. Obviously it's very difficult for us to stay in 5 months not playing a single match, and for now first game we had to at least adjust a little bit, but we managed to do that, and now it's our time to go all out and win some games for the team and finish in a good position.
Okay, we'll take the next two questions. Firstly from Karabo Silibalo, followed by Robin Duke. Karabo?
Thank you very much. Good morning, Happy. I don't know, depending on which position that you play, and obviously you are a defender, you haven't conceded in the past two games, but on the offensive, you haven't also scored on the two on the other side. So how do you look at that? Is it a case of we've done well defensively, but offensively there's the things that we have to look upon in terms of trying to score goals? And secondly, Happy, I think you're the only member that has played at Ellis Park bar the current squad. How does it feel? Does it bring any emotional attachments to the stadium because you're the only one who's played there, or it's just a case of let's just go out there, do the job and finish the season? Thank you, Happy.
Yeah, from the first question that you ask, I would say it's good for us as defenders, to not concede, but obviously we have to improve more in the front line so that we can create more goals and try to score. I think so far we've been creating a lot of goals, but we didn't manage to score them, and we just need to improve in terms of that. But defensively, I think we've been doing well, and we're happy with not conceding so far. It's just the improvement up front. And I would say in terms of Ellis Park brings more memories for me. You know, I played there. I think the second game of my career, playing for Orlando Pirates, and it took me back. You know, in those days, and if you remember again, we lost some supporters there. A lot of supporters for Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. So it brings a lot of memories. But for us, I think we just have to focus and try to win the games for the supporters in these difficult times. You know, to enjoy the game and be happy where they are when they're watching us. And yeah, I think that's the most important for the team now.